What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MU Stand. How's everybody doing? This is your latest Manchester United news. United have agreed a deal worth of 74 million euros for top target Frenkie de Jong. According to reports, that's what they're saying. New Red Devil boss Erik has made a former Ajax star de Jong his number one target at Old Trafford. We all know that. But now seems like we've agreed a deal to sign Frenkie de Jong. Let me pull up actually the quote from Fabrizio Romano. He says United had a new direct contact today for Frenkie de Jong. And after 65 million, I believe that is in euros, they've almost agreed. He says work is still in progress between the clubs, but I believe that a lot of resources are reporting that Frenkie de Jong has actually agreed to join Manchester United. Vega, how's it going? Elias is asking what fee. The rumor is now it's 85 million euros. That is in euros. If you look at it in pounds, I believe it's 74. Vega says, hope we give them Harry for free in this deal. They don't want to take him. I think they don't want to take him. Who wants to take Harry Maguire, to be honest? For free. The Sun is also reporting that Man United agreed 74 million for free. The 74 million fee for Barcelona star Frenkie de Jong, as Erik closes in on top summer target. ESPN also reporting that Frenkie de Jong has agreed to join United. What do you guys think? Is it a good sign? Let me know your comments. Vega, do you think it's a good signing for Manchester United? I think he's a good signing in terms of replacing Paul Pogba, because even though we paid around 89 million for Paul Pogba, but he hasn't done much for United in the past, 4 or 5 seasons. I think Frenkie de Jong can come in and actually help this team, improve this team in the middle of the park. He could do much better than Paul Pogba. And the likes of Lingard, Mata, they all have left the club. I think he could be a great signing if we can also add Christian Eriksen alongside Frenkie de Jong. That would be a great midfield for United next season. So Sky Sport News is also reporting that United have agreed a deal with Barcelona for a midfielder Frenkie de Jong. Of course, we know Frenkie de Jong has reached a semi-final with Ajax under alongside Donny van de Beek. Clearly, the departing of Paul Pogba and Matic have increased the need for central midfield for United this summer. But I'm really curious to know how Ten Hag would set up with Frenkie de Jong. And is it possible to actually play Frenkie de Jong, Donny, and Eriksen at the same time. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible to actually play those three as a starter? Vega says he's crucial, a really good deal. I believe so too, but we still need to sign 4 or 5 players. I think one signing is not enough to compete with the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, even Tottenham. Forget about competing against Man City and Liverpool because they're miles ahead. On top of the players they have, they've signed, Man City have signed Haaland and Liverpool has signed Nunes. I think it's really, really difficult to compete with those two teams. I believe next season should be the target to finish in the top 4 and compete with the likes of Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, maybe even West Ham. I think these teams are closing in on United. United are not making signatures. I mean, if this deal is fully done, I think this would be a massive deal for United, but we still need to add more players into the squad. I believe we need to add more, at least 5 players, I would say. What other targets should United go for? Put it in the chat. What do you guys think? I believe we should go for Timber and defense, as well as I wouldn't mind taking Eriksen into the team. He could be a great replacement for Mata. Mata hasn't done much in the past few seasons. So I think Eriksen would be a good addition to the team. But here, looking at how we can actually, if you look at the stat for De Jong, his strength in possession, as you can see, his passing accuracy is 91%. It's far better than McTominay and Fred. McTominay has 86% and Fred has 84%. So De Jong is much, much better in terms of passing the ball to the striker or even receiving the ball from the defense and actually controlling the match better than McTominay and Fred. So he would be a big upgrade to the squad. But this team, I'm also wondering how Erik ten Hag will set up his formation. Would he decide to play 4-3-3 or is he gonna actually play 4-2-3-1? I think it depends on what players and the caliber of the players we have. De Jong, obviously De Jong has publicly and privately said that he would prefer to stay at Barcelona, but Barcelona wanted to get rid because they don't have enough money to keep him, and they are still in a financial mess. They need the money from United. Basically, United is the only team is going in for De Jong. Barcelona need to sell. They are in a big debt, I believe, and they have to sell. And De Jong has no choice but to join United. I'm not sure United is his first option. I think he wanted to stay, but as things stand, I think the team wants to sell him, so he's gonna have to leave the club. And United is the only team in for him, so that's why he's joining United, basically. Hopefully, we're not making the same mistake that we've done before. Just kind of forcing players to join the team instead of actually the player wanting to come to United, if you understand what I'm saying. Because this happened before too as well. The good news is we finally agreed with De Jong, and that basically means that we can actually start to build this team. He should be in the squad before the preseason. I believe the preseason starts July. Let me double check the dates. Actually, when is our first game? Does anybody know? You can let me know in the chat if you guys know actually who we playing first. Actually, we playing first Liverpool. Let me just pull this up really quickly. By the way, guys, smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We try to bring you Man United news every single day. Okay, let me put this up. Well, as you can see, I mean, our first friendly match is against Liverpool in July 12th. Looks like the fire alarm is going off. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, the first game is against Liverpool, and the second game is against nil victory. I mean, I've never heard of that team, but hopefully we want De Jong to be ready against Liverpool. So that's the first match. We want him to get involved. So we want to make sure that he plays the preseason fully so he can be ready in the Premier League on our first game. So the first Premier League match is in August 7. Paul is saying, I'm happy for De Jong news to Man United. I'm excited too. I'm really, really excited that he's joining United. Obviously, based on performance, his price will vary. Performance-based add-ons could be added, which could basically raise the cost to 80 million for Frenkie de Jong. In terms of like United qualifying for the Champions League and so forth, how many games he plays with this team. So going back to actually what I was saying, our first match is against Brighton. So definitely he should be ready for that game. We have these 3, 4, 5 games coming up. Brighton, Brentford, Liverpool, Southampton, and Leicester City. So It's not a bad start, but hopefully if we can get Frenkie de Jong enough game time with this team, he could actually be ready for the Premier League. Vega says, drop a like, show support. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Thanks to everyone for joining in. We are trying to bring you guys the latest news about Manchester United. We're gonna try to do this every single day. Yesterday, I believe Ten Hag actually started his first training session with the team. These were actually, the pictures were coming out late yesterday. I don't know. I mean, obviously you can't tell anything by just looking at the pictures, but it just feels different. This coach, I feel like this coach can bring different environment and different tactics to his team. He's definitely gonna improve the current players we have. The likes of Martial, Rashford, Sancho. All these players definitely need to step up. They haven't done much last season. Last season, every player except for Cristiano and De Gea, I believe every player struggled to perform at a high level. Hopefully this is the beginning of something new. But I will end the video here. Thanks everyone for joining in. Smash a like on the video. I'll try to bring you guys the latest updates, any players, any news in relation to United. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the signing of Frenkie de Jong? Is he a good signing? Would he be a good signing for United? Let us know your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining in. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.